I waited a whole day to see if I loved this movie, just to let it sink in, see what I thought about it the next day before I did a video. This movie stunk worse than a witch's asshole. So Antlers, I, this is gonna be a straight up rant because I wasted my time. I wasted my time. This movie started out so great, so great. It was ominous. It was beautiful to look at. The cinematography was fantastic. It was just scary in the beginning, and then it just went to stupid. And then after stupid, it hit cliche on the way. So let's talk about it. First, the positives. This is gonna be a spoiler review. Just gonna get out of the way because this movie made me hot because I waited so long. So, Jeremy T. Thomas, the little boy in this movie, outstanding. Outstanding. He did a great job. Jesse Plemons, the sheriff or police officer, I think he did a great job too. This movie had a lot of potential, and then they wasted it. They wasted it. Starting off, the little boy is with his father. His father is making meth inside of a mine with a friend. I guess, money is scarce. Jobs hard to come by in this town. They're making meth deep in a mine, and the way that they use sound to make everyone believe or be frightened about this thing that they're hearing in this mine, but they don't know where it is. They can't find it. They can't point it out. That scared the shit out of me. It was pretty good. I was completely on board at that point. And after that, it was just a waste. So the kid's father turns into a monster. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's a Wendigo story. Wendigo, okay? Kid's father he's turning into a Wendigo. Locks himself in the attic with his older brother. The son's older brother, and they just kind of hang up there while he brings them dead shit to chew on. Then he goes to school. This kid I commend this kid. He's bringing his brother dead roadkill. Still has time to make it to school every day. Bravo, son. Get that education. While this is taking place, the teacher starts to take notice. The kid is, he seems disheveled, dirty. He's drawing pictures that are kind of, not something that a happy child should be doing. And it just goes from there. So I'm just gonna go into straight to the shit that I hate. Okay, stuff that didn't make sense. Maybe you all can answer some of these questions down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And here we go. Problem 1. What happened to the Wendigo that bit the father in the mine? Where did it go? That didn't make any sense to anybody? I'm just like, all right, so now there's 2. Nope, there's 1. We just forgot about that other one. All right, cool. I guess we'll just go. Problem 2. Problem dos. The decisions that are made between everyone is absolutely mind-boggling. People are starting to get not just murdered, mauled, ripped to pieces. And the police officer, okay, his only minute bit of dialogue is like, maybe we should call someone else, bring someone else in. And the sheriff's like, nah, I'm gonna talk to the mayor and see what she thinks. You got people over here with holes in them, killer, huh? How about it's just 2 of us? It's 2 of us. This is a stupid decision, man. Get some help, huh? That's problem number 2. Problem number 3. Why are we investigating shit in the dark? Huh? Why are we investigating? Why are we doing that? I think the somebody at one point was like, I think we got a missing person. I'll get on it tomorrow morning. We'll check it out tomorrow when the sun come up. I don't do that flashlight stuff. I don't know what number I'm on. 4. The teacher or the principal, right? The principal goes to the house to check on the well-being of the child, or the father, to talk to the father about their child. She just lets herself in. What? So after she lets herself in, she gets a funky smell that's going on, and she proceeds to make her way through this funky house. I think you have exceeded the responsibility of a school principal. She hears the mumblings and crying of a child, or what sounds like a child, upstairs in the attic. At this point, you're supposed to stop, turn around, call police, be like, yo, we got a situation. Nope. What does she do? Walks up to the attic. A door is like quadruple bolted. And you just decided you're going to go up there. You don't think at any point that you are in any kind of danger. No point. I don't know, man. I don't know. Problem number 7. You had a Native American read this ominous warning in the beginning of this movie about how digging and destroying the land brought on the Wendigo, and it was here to exact revenge for desecrating the earth, something to that effect. But in the movie, there seemed to be some connection with this mine and bringing stuff to the mine and protecting the fathers, as a Wendigo is protecting his children. Like, I don't understand the message that you are portraying here. Is it trying to protect the earth, or it's like, what is happening here? Is it a cracked out Wendigo? Is that what it's looking for? More meth? Number 8. You brought in a Native American to explain the why a Wendigo exists, or what it is, right? That's it. Not on screen again. You show him in the woods, supposedly hunting, just looking around, and then you have him sit at a table to explain to a couple of white cops, what a Wendigo is and what its purpose is. And then you completely shit on him and leave. What are you doing at his house? Why did you go there? What did you think he was going to say? Can this be resolved with a phone call? Hey, I know what a Wendigo is. All right, cool. Later. Nut job. I feel like this. You either needed more time with this, or a better story, or somebody screwed this up. Like, they scrubbed it and was just like, now we can take this out. But this started off fantastic. It had me. I was glued to it. I had interest in this little kid, in this whole world, what was going on. I didn't really necessarily like the fact that they showed the father while he was transforming. I felt like that noise behind the door was a lot more frightening than actually seeing him still in human form with all veiny and stuff. The noise behind the door was scary enough. You didn't actually need to show him, but it's fine. It's neither here nor there. I ain't got no issue with that. But you messed it up. You completely fucked this up. And now we move on to the stupid. Here's the stupid in this. So I'm just gonna set the scene. The woman who's trying to protect the child. She's in the house with Lucas, I believe his name is. The officer, the officer goes into a shed. He believes he hears something again at night. No one believes in waiting for backup, even though you've seen what this thing can do, whatever it is, as far as you know. Can rip people to shreds, and you're gonna go investigate at night. Okay, seems like a bad idea, but knock yourself out. He goes over to the shed. He looks in a box. There's the brother. He's in the box. And behind him, Wendigo jams 2 antlers right up his backside. And he is dead. The man lays there. The woman watched this happen from the window, gave 0 fucks about trying to warn this man. Hey, maybe knock on the door. Get out of the way, it's coming! None of that shit. Just let him get stabbed and kept it moving. Then the brother shows up. Facing the shed. Gets out. Sister sees him. She gets up. She tries to run out the door to go see him. I don't know what the shit took so long for her to get from where she was in the house to where he was, or at least to outside. Open the door, bitch. I mean, open the window. Hey, monster was over there. Don't go there. Come over here. It's safe. Safer. How about that? Break the window. Break the window. Do something. You just saw what killed this cop. Let's make some smart decisions. Anyway, so the cop, the sheriff of this 2-police town, which is odd to me, since there's so many drugs going back and forth. You got 2 police officers. God, you gotta do better, man. Anyway, so then the cop sees his dead partner laying in front of the shed. He walks up to the shed as well with his gun drawn. Again, we're investigating shit at night. Not checking on your sister, but investigating the shed. We walk up to the shed. We look inside. I'll be damned, the same shit happened again. Wendigo sneaks up behind him. Whoops his ass. Throws him in the corner. I don't understand the thinking. So the sister finally makes it outside. What do you think she does? You guessed it. She runs right over to the shed. And the Wendigo has to be like, at this point, like, fucking serious? All right, I'll creep around back. Ah. It's the dumbest goddamn cast I've ever seen in my life. And she saw the whole thing happen, which is odd to me. I cannot believe she ran over to the shed and ran inside. I don't know if they ran out of time or they were just like, listen, okay, I know it seems dumb. We just let all the same thing happen to all 3 people. We can wrap this bitch up with a nice bow. Oh, I cannot believe the stupidity. It started so great. So then we move on to stupid number 9. Where they go into the shed, they race this thing back to they race it back to the mine. Okay? Why it's at the mine? I don't know. I have no idea. And I understand the dilemma that the sister has. She feels like she needs to protect this child because her father did things to her, physically, sexually, I'm assuming. And she left her brother because of it, just to get away from him. And she doesn't feel like she wants to abandon the little boy. So I understand that point. I get that. That's fine. I understand that. But you are not facing your father. You're facing a goddamn Wendigo. Okay? This shit has murdered more people, pulled their insides on the outsides. Okay? It's not the same. It's not the same. Go find your dad and whoop his ass. So, the stupid continues as she goes deeper into this mine and she decides she wants to take this Wendigo on 1v1. This thing has been fast the entire movie. Whooping ass and getting out of there before anybody can see the whole movie. I mean, just laser focused. I'm gonna kill you, rip your insides out, move on, out. Now all of a sudden, it's super slow. Can't really fight off this woman that's in front of him with this pole as she continuously stabs him in the chest multiple times to find his heart and rip it out. Okay. This was not inventive whatsoever. I just, this was stupid. You didn't think this shit through. You started off great. I could see that there were like, there must have been like a difference of opinion as far as what to do, how to do it, because you ruined it. You fucked it up. You ruined it. This movie was so good. It started out so great. You made great use of sound. Uh, uh, every situation was tense. And then there wasn't. There wasn't any tension. None. And then people start making stupid decisions. And then we move on to the cliche part. Where at the end, of course, in horror movies, what do we do? What do we always do or always see in horror movies? There's always this little thing that shows, oh, there could be a part 2. The brother has like black goo or something coming from his nose. He starts coughing uncontrollably. And then it suggests that he becomes the Wendigo. And then the movie goes off. This movie sucked. You might like it, and that's cool. I'm sick and tired of horror movies being disrespected like this. Okay, the last good horror movie that I saw that had a great idea, a great plot, it was executed perfectly, was Quiet Place. That movie was flawless. Loved it. It was great. And I think it's time for you some bitches to start putting more effort into horror movies and bringing that genre back, because you are absolutely ruining it. Ruining it. Okay? Alright, man. That's the end of my rant. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.